everyone. My name is Nilima, and you are watching the Suffolk College podcast, a podcast platform for our students where they share their opinions, views on different topics that we have, which is helpful for our students for learning power of expressions, words, grooming, learning public speaking in a right manner, and boosting their self-confidence. At Shepherd College, we always believe to provide our students with practical exposures more than theoretical knowledges. And this series of podcasts belongs to one of their practical exposures. We are starting a little different module for a few series of the Shepherd College podcast, where we are including our professional students, our alumni, who have been working in their own field since few years and they have already mastered it. So it's about getting to know them more closely, what have been they doing, what our students can learn from them. So following the module, we have Mr. Pratik Man Singh Pradhan today, who is a multimedia specialist, also working as a faculty member in Islington College. I would like to welcome you to the third episode of the Shepherd College podcast.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to you, sir, to our third episode of Shepherd College podcast. We are glad with your presence. Would you like to say something in your introduction that very briefly, what are you doing these days? Besides this, where are you engaged in?
Right, thank you very much. My name is Pratik Man Singh Pradhan, as Nilima has already told everyone. And I'm a graduate of Masters in Media Technology from Suffolk College, and I'm currently working as a senior lecturer and an associate course leader in Islington College for bachelor's degree in multimedia technologies.
Thank you so much, sir. So glad to have your presence at Shepherd College podcast. So starting with the first question, I just want to ask you a very basic question. How did you choose multimedia as your career? I mean, how did you know that this is the right path for you?
Actually, multimedia was one of my hobbies since my school days. Actually, when I was in grade 8, I got I got familiar with video editing and so forth. So I used to just play around with it in my computer at home. And then I became more interested towards the field of multimedia. And then I didn't know it was actually an education career choice at that point of time. So I just thought it was something. It wasn't a career. It was like a hobby for me. But later on in my +2, I chose arts as my education background, and I studied these subjects called mass communication, and then I studied computer science, and I knew that multimedia was a field. Actually, one of my teachers in my +2 told that you can do bachelor's in multimedia. And then I ended up doing my bachelor's of multimedia technologies in Islington College. So I was an alumni there as well. And then later on, I had to do a master's degree as well. So I wanted to gain more career knowledge. And then what I was thinking then is I studied mass communication in +2. I did bachelor's of multimedia technologies. I wanted a master's degree that had a bit of both to it. And then I came across Shepherd College with Masters of Media Technology program. And then I joined there onto the program, which was perfect blend of both for me.
Okay, that is so great to know. What is the basic curriculum that comes under multimedia study? For example, if we are taking science as our streamline, that we have to compulsorily study maths, physics, biology. So what are the basic curriculum that comes under multimedia study?
Basic curriculum, I have to say, is one of the basic knowledge that is very helpful is mass communication and computer science. I would like to say these things as well, because I studied them myself during my +2, and it has really helped me in my bachelor's degree and my master's degree at the same time.
So your passion turned into your career, right?
Yeah.
What do you think is the toughest part in your job or in your field? What is the toughest part?
I guess the toughest part is you always have to remain updated, because the technology keeps on changing. So let's say, for example, you learn a particular video editing tool 10 years ago. Now it's not the same anymore. So because a few years ago, Zoom was not even a platform that was recognized, but later on you have to get updated to it. You have to get updated with the recording features of it and so forth. So I guess that the toughest part is you have to keep on studying. The studying never ends.
So, as we have heard a lot of things about techno people, that it is quite tough to balance your life and your work. So, how do you manage your work and life at the same time? Giving time to your family, to your friends, to yourself, and balancing the lifestyle and work.
I guess like I don't have a definite answer to this. Yeah, of course, like I remain busy at work as well. And then I guess like it's more like a habit. In the beginning, like I'm to be honest, I don't know how I actually balance my work life and then my family life. But I guess like I get up, I go to work, I do as much work as I can, and I try to finish as much as work during my work hours itself, so that at least after work hour I can give time to my family. And I try not to work on Saturdays. Of course, there's some time like when I have to give some work hours then as well. But I try to finish at least on the weekdays so that I have my Saturdays free and I can give my time to my friends, family, and social life, and also personal time as well.
So, what would you like to suggest to the students? Our students who are currently pursuing their bachelor's or even started their masters. What would you like to suggest them if they are, in confusion, in dilemma, whether to choose multimedia education as their career path or not, or even if they are confused on what to choose as their major subject for their career? What would you like to suggest them?
I would like to suggest like everyone like don't choose a subject just because it has a good reputation, or it has just because your friends or relatives told you to do so, or your parents are forcing you to do so. Yeah, we do take such thing. Do make such mistakes, and then we end up regretting it later because we do not love the subject at all. And I'd like to tell everyone that pursue a course which you are very passionate about. For example, in my case, I was very passionate about like video editing and then like graphic designing. It was like a game to me, actually. It was not even studies. I don't feel like I'm actually studying when I actually design graphics or edit videos. So the course is much easier. And I'd like to suggest everyone that itself. And for those who are actually studying in the field of multimedia, I'd like to suggest that, like even while your learning happens inside the classroom, that is what we think, but that is not the case in case of multimedia. Look around you, there are billboards all around you, you watch movies, you watch tvs, you have to analyze how everything happens there, how the videos are being edited, how people are shooting, how the animations are used. So analyze things every time so that you can incorporate it into your education. So I'd like to suggest that to everyone.
Great, great. So I have got this one specific question from our students. They are asking that if multimedia education, if passing multimedia is too tough. So this is what they want to know. Is it too tough?
Is it really tough? It's tough if like you think it's just fun, all right? Because like what happens is that you think like editing like a 3-minute video, like whenever someone tells you to edit a 3-minute video, like if you don't have any idea regarding multimedia, you feel like it's like a work that can be done in half an hour or so. But editing a 3-minute video might take a long amount of time. So what you have to realize is that the things that you produce in multimedia, it takes time. You need patience. It doesn't happen quick. And you should come in with the mindset. And what I like to suggest is that try to take art as an example. You draw something. You see a picture, right? Try to draw something. How much time and effort it takes to create a single image, right? You have to keep in mind that things take time, things are slow. But if you accept that, then actually studying multimedia or like pursuing a career in multimedia is not very hard. The things are simple, you just need patience.
Thank you so much, sir. Yeah. What is the most enjoyable part of your daily work? What do you enjoy the most while working?
I guess like the most enjoyable part is that I get to learn everything new Delhi. There's like every time I come across new things, I come across like new updates. So I keep on studying myself and I feel that I'm always growing. That is the most fun part of my work.
Exactly. Everyone should feel that way. People say that working every day in a fixed schedule is keeps them in a monotonous routine, but they should enjoy while working. They should find new ways of engaging themselves, like moreover different kinds of activities, encouraging activities, motivating. I also feel the same way. So one last question I would like to ask you, as you are our old student, you are alumni, a very strong alumni of Sheffield College. What is your most memorable moment while you were studying in Sheffield College?
I guess like my most memorable moment is my friends. I had a very I developed a very good friendship, and then everyone was there to guide me and then help me. And one of the reasons maybe is because I was the second youngest. I wouldn't say the youngest, the second youngest, and everyone treated me like a child, which I kind of enjoyed as well. And then I was like this lovable person of everyone. Everyone supported me. Everyone was cheering for me, and then they all love to work together. I was able to work with them, like group studies and everything, like group projects and everything we did together, and that was the most enjoyable and memorable part of my education journey in Shepherd College.
That's really sweet. Do you miss your college days?
Very much. I wish like I was with my friends right now. Of
Exactly.
course, exams were tough. I don't miss the exams, but I miss my friends.
Yes, we have come to the end of our third episode of the Sheffield College podcast. It was an amazing session with you. Thank you so much, Pratik sir, for your participation. Thank you so much for your involvement. I hope you had a
Thank you
great
very much
time
for
too.
inviting me.
We are really glad that you made your time for us for this podcast. Hope you had a great time. We'll come with another podcast on Sunday with another interesting topic. So, Pratik sir, at last, would you like to say something?
I'd like to say, pursue your career as your hobby, and all the best for your future to everyone.
Thank you so much, sir. Really, it was an amazing session. Yeah, we'll come with another interesting topic with another very strong alumni of Stafford College another Sunday. Till then, you guys follow us on every social media of Stafford College. We are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Catch you guys on next Sunday. Thank you so much. Stay safe, everyone. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.